Are you ready to get wild and crazy with me? It's time to expose the biggest telltale signs of pretending to be upper class. Keep your guest bags and Gucci belts at home because you don't want anyone thinking you're richer than you really are. Here are 12 surefire ways to determine if someone is trying too hard to seem upper class. Let's dive in. Number 12. Public displays of wealth. Is it someone you know or just a wannabe? We've got you covered. Who can really tell if someone is pretending to be upper class? Well, there are a few telltale signs to spot. First up, public displays of wealth. Rich people don't need to show off how much money they have, they already know it, and don't need additional validation from others. Secondly, look for the tags still attached to their clothes. Real wealthy people don't need the labels, so if you see them flaunting them, it might be a sign of pretense. Finally, keep an eye out for those who make a priority of showing off how much money they're spending. If they are flashing cash all around town, it might mean they've got way more credit than cash flow. Number 11. Clothes that scream brand name. When it comes to looking wealthy, luxury brands aren't always the answer. Sure, they have nice fabric and good stitching, but that doesn't mean they scream rich. True wealth is all about being subtle and not drawing attention. The real money makers avoid excessive logos or labels that would draw attention. That's why you won't see them sporting a lot of designer gear. It's all about quality, craftsmanship, and subtlety, so when you're trying to spot someone who knows true sophistication, pay attention to the fit, design, and detailing of their clothing. After all, it takes more than just wearing an expensive logo for people to know you're rolling in dough. Number 10. Luxury clothes, but bad skin or teeth. Being wealthy isn't just about having designer clothes and luxury cars, it's all about having a healthy lifestyle too. So if you want to spot the real upper class, be on the lookout for signs of good health like properly cared for skin and teeth. Millionaires usually get regular haircuts and manicures and don't let their nails go unchecked. The poor or lower class individuals often can't afford to take care of these issues, so if someone is well groomed from head to toe, chances are they're rolling in dough. Remember though, looking rich doesn't just stop at clothes and hygiene. True wealth involves dressing in quality items with subtle designs instead of flashy logos. Number 9. Fake columns on your house or a Versace gate. You can't put a price tag on sophistication, and surely you can spot it from miles away. If you're looking to tell the difference between real wealth and pretenders, look out for ostentatious displays of faux grandeur and costly imitations. Fake columns and Versace gates are all too familiar in Eastern European countries, where people try to show off their riches to anyone who passes by. But hey, don't be fooled. Real luxury isn't about having gold paint covering every inch of your home, or overbearing furniture that screams royalty. Instead, it's about having quality items with subtle designs, tasteful touches that make a house feel like an inviting home. That's what wealthy people know, even if the pretenders take shortcuts and miss out on the details. Number 8. Taking out loans to go on vacation. Taking out loans to go on vacation isn't a smart idea. And it's even worse to do so just to impress someone. Going into debt is taking a huge risk, as who knows what will happen in the future. What will you do when the new TV and fancy clothes have been bought but you have no income to pay them off? Building long-term wealth involves making wise investments and not behaving recklessly with money. As the famous old saying goes, a penny saved is a penny earned. So better to take care of your wallet than leave like a lion for one day only, trying to show off your riches. Number 7. Overinflating the value of your possessions. We all like to throw in an extra oomph into our possessions, but just remember, don't overdo it. Whether you're claiming your 3-bedroom house is actually your estate or that you paid full price for the gold-plated ring off AliExpress when it was really a discount purchase, people can tell. So why not save yourself some embarrassment and let's keep it real. The luxury of having modest and genuine items speaks volumes more than pretending to have what you don't have. Keep your feet firmly on the ground, no matter how tempting it is to overinflate the value of what you own. Number 6. Name-dropping people or celebrities. Name-dropping people or celebrities to appear more successful than you are is a surefire way of making people think twice. If everyone knows that these personalities frequent the same establishments as you, from hairdressers to gym memberships, why not take advantage of the situation by trying a different approach? Instead of trying to name drop and pretend they know them, why not use it as an opportunity to learn? Make connections and strive for genuine connections that could be worth far more than overpaying for services just to flaunt your non-existing wealth and status. Number 5. Not fully refilling the tank at the gas station. It's easy to overlook the details when you're cruising around in a fancy car, but don't let that be your downfall. If you really want to show off that luxury ride of yours, start paying attention to the details. That means refilling up at the gas station more than once a week, no matter how expensive your car is. And don't wait for the rain to wash your car either. Dirt is one of the biggest giveaways that you're not taking care of it like you should. Keep up with regular maintenance and cleaning and your luxury status will stay intact. Number 4. They never finish anything, and it's never as deep as you think. It's never a good look when you pretend to be something you're not, and it's even worse when you don't put any effort into actually achieving what you want. Sure, it might look cool to have that CEO title in your bio, or list all the books you've read without ever actually getting around to reading them, but true success is to come from dedication and hard work. That means spending time immersing yourself in knowledge, being willing to focus on the things that really matter, and channeling your energy into productive tasks that will bring genuine results. There's no shortcut to success, so keep grinding. Number 3. Having the latest iPhone, but with a cracked screen. Being flashy and having the latest tech is great, but only if you can show it off in its full glory. Don't let those little problems like a cracked screen or bumpers that need repair slow you down. Invest in taking care of them instead. High-class individuals know that investing in repairs and keeping up with maintenance are always worth the price. And if repairing isn't an option, keep rolling around in that vintage pride and joy of yours anyway. Number 2. Changes the way they talk to sound smarter or pretending to be right. It's a common misconception that talking with fancy words makes you smarter, but the truth is, having the confidence to admit that you don't know something is a sign of true intelligence. After all, if you can acknowledge your lack of knowledge and take steps to learn more about it, then you're already smarter than those who use fancy words to try and look knowledgeable when they're not. Real smarts come from being willing to ask questions and challenge yourself, not from pretending to know what you don't. So next time someone tries to show off their knowledge with flowery language, just remember, substance beats style. Number 1. Overcompensating with overly formal language and mannerisms. Behind all the pomp and circumstance, there's always someone trying to pretend they're upper class, but it's easy to spot them from a mile away. From mispronouncing words and phrases, to overcompensating with overly formal language and mannerisms, it's almost like a theatrical performance when you see them try to put their makeshift identity on display. But here's the truth, raising your pinkies while drinking coffee or tea doesn't make you posh. It's an old myth that doesn't hold up to today's standards. So don't bother pretending. Intelligence is always the better choice. If you're looking for the best tips and advice on everything from style to knowledge, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Get valuable information delivered straight to your inbox and get ready to outsmart everyone who's trying too hard.